got an interesting starting lineup here. Joo Saehyuk, seasoned pro, up against the other seasoned pro on the team, Chen Chien.
So here we have Chen Chien warming up, and also here on this side we have Joo Saehyuk.
Joo Saehyuk, 37 years old, seasoned pro, runner-up in the men's World Singles Championships back in 2003. His last win, 2016, in the Pro Tour in Zagreb.
And for Chen Chien, highest ranking of 17. Currently sitting at a lower position of 36, but I'm sure that will change as the season progresses. Here again we have the referee Chin Fat of Malaysia doing another good job for us, hopefully this evening. So here we go. As we said before, 24-minute matches. There's no juice when it gets to 10 all. That's a fascinating new concept here for us table tennis players. And Chen Chien starts us off with a little fortuitous edge.
1 all.
A little net going in favour of Chen Chien again. Different style than what we've seen earlier. First defensive player of the game. Oh, it's a wee bit tentative there to put the backhand away for Joo Saehyuk. Still came out on top though. Just making sure the ball stayed on the table.
3-2.
Noticeably pumped up is Joo Saehyuk. It's really important in the early stages of any match that you show you're right in there mentally.
There's our little tile boys again, running straight in.
Back. 3 all.
Chen Chien just opening up a little bit of a lead here. Really positive display. Attacking straight off. There's another forehand straight into the corner of Joo Saehyuk.
And as we've seen in the first round of matches, Joo Saehyuk was only comfortably beaten by Shan Kun, another Asian player from China. So he'll be a little bit wary when he's playing against guys from Asia. Just able to hit that ball a little bit more explosively than your average European player.
Lovely feeling around the table there. From our position in the commentary box, we can just see how low the ball does go underneath the table before Joo Saehyuk makes contact. A little confusion in the umpiring chair at the minute.
8-3.
That's always one of Chen Chien's stronger shots. He likes to dip that left foot in, and when someone does that, they want to really send in a penetrating backhand.
Lovely little change up there from Joo Saehyuk, choosing to chop right up the line.
So very quick first game as we stand with 6 set points.
10-4.
And there it is, ladies and gents. That's a very comfortable scoreline for Chen Chien and Team Mays in this opening set.
See there in the replays, Chen just mixing up the game a little bit more. Joo Saehyuk hasn't really got into the rhythm that we see that he can.
Mays is players have come back to the same side of the table again, and that's another feature that we have in the T2 cavern. There's no switching sides after each set.
Oh, that's a big forehand shot from Chen there. Really taking no prisoners against Joo Saehyuk, not allowing him to get into any rhythm at all.
1-2.
See Joo Saehyuk opening up there on his forehand side. Knows he has to do more with the ball.
So important, isn't it, that a defender can mix between defence, attack, change their serves around as well.
Chen did well there. That ball was sizzled back. Just light enough touch that it bounced off his racket. Again, we see there Chen dealing with the level of spin Joo is creating.
There's Timo, just looking to play one of the next matches up. He's a seasoned campaigner as our Timo.
2-5.
See here, both coaches are on their feet for the early match. Both very competitive. This is a physical match for Joo, having to do a lot more than just defend. He will have to mix it up and play a lot more forehands if he's going to impact Chen.
That's a good miss though from Joo, looking sometimes to ping the ball out to the wide forehand. That's Freddie our fly. He was a huge part of the action in the cavern in week 1. It's great to see him back.
He's a seasoned campaigner, Freddie the Fly. That's harder than it looks for Chen. He's putting that ball away under pressure. I'm sure you guys at home at local league level would have maybe top edged that. I'm sure you guys have noticed a little bit of confusion on the scoreboard. Chen did in fact win the first set. We'll hopefully get that changed soon.
Wonderful there, attacking Chen Chien. If he didn't like it and it was too spinny, he just delicately put the ball back on the table with backspin.
Chen really is coming out of the blocks here. So impressive, so powerful, winning a lot of points, going deep into Joo Saehyuk's backhand.
And doesn't really need to be much said, I suppose, from the Mays camp. Comfortable 11-4 and 11-5 for Chen Chien, as he's loosened up his arm, he's loosened up his shoulder, and he's come out of
His player there, 2-0 up, comfortable lead, just giving him some welcome support.
Third game, Joo
Saehyuk, such a pivotal member of the team person camp, and it's so important that he doesn't lose a match like this. It's going to be an uphill struggle then for the rest of his team.
Well, as we've seen from round 1, Team Mays is out for revenge. Team person did clinch that victory, so Michael Mays' team will be out for blood this time. Look at this instant replay, the power he gets in that forehand shot. That was heavy from Joo. Really dug deep there to put extra spin on the ball, really cutting through it.
If I just let you all at home know how the match this afternoon panned out, and that was Team JJ playing against Team Rossi, and Matilda Ekholm won the first match for Team JJ, as did Samsonov and Sun, and Harimoto managed to win as well, but Paul Drinkle managed to get on the scoreboard for Team Rossi, so it meant that Team JJ came through 16-12. So that was a fascinating match, and hopefully this match will be even tighter than the one we had this afternoon.
Oh, we should definitely have a camera on Michael Mays. His reactions during each point, he definitely played the point with his player.
Very strong here from Chen Chien. He's able to read the technique, he's able to read the different flights on the ball, the different spins and trajectories. He's playing really well.
7-4.
Same action again. Joo's just not reading where Chen's playing. He keeps going deep into the backhand corner, but he's unable, Joo is unable to really do anything off that ball, not making much impact.
Lovely slow-mo shot there of Joo Saehyuk, not contacting the ball so well on that occasion though.
Wearing a little vest top, showing his guns off to the crowd and to you guys at home.
Nice and visible there. Again, the score just coming in wrong, but you know, I'm sure we all know exactly what the score is.
Oh, just a light edge there. Doesn't really need all the luck, but of course he'll take it anyway. Impressive from Joo there, attacking really strong, but just missing out when he goes back into defense. Oh, I think we've stopped the clock now to try and fix the scoreboard on the umpiring desk.
This is when sometimes you go back to the old days, back to the 1970s and the good old pen and paper. You know, that worked a treat.
Joo knows he has to be a lot more impactful over these next few points.
5-8.
Oh, that's a big forehand from Chen. Interesting though, Joo seems to win a lot more points when he starts attacking.
He's able to even bury that ball right over the T-bar sign. Look at this one.
9-6.
That's definitely a job for one of the ball boys to retrieve that one.
So powerful, and at that last second he can just change the angle of his wrist to send it either left, right or straight down the middle.
That's depth.
Chen Chien, 2 sets to the good. 10-8 up. Remember, if we do have a set that goes to 10 all, there are no juices here. You would just play a sudden death point.
Oh, Joo just putting an extra little grip on the ball there. You can really see he's fighting down for that ball. Accelerating through, getting more. There we go.
Incredible, isn't it? How many times we see games come right back. You think you've got no chance. You just stick in there. Suddenly 10 all. Sudden death point. Joo Saehyuk serving.
This is big. Can you believe it?
It's unbelievable! And he goes! Chen Chien launching into that final shot. We must have had 30 or 40 shots there. Look how far back he is. Not quite able to get that final ball though. Joo Saehyuk, he drops to the ground.
Of course, the bench up. Timo, Alex Shabayev straight on their feet. Really appreciating that one from his team. Look at that.
Sometimes you can maybe make one long.
And of course, with our new T2 system, only 1 point was needed. No juice.
No juice at 10 all, but you certainly need some juice after a point like that. Get on the orange juice, my son.
Yep, just working extra hard there. The tall boy had to come back in. Needed to tile once again.
So 4, 5 and 10 for Chen Chien and Team Mays. And what a wonderful start this is. As he bounces that ball on his racket, he'll be looking now to try and add a 4th game.
Let's see if Joo can do anything to stop Chen's momentum. It's going one way at the minute. Joo doing his best there, trying to cut through the ball, going round the side, trying to create different spins.
The referee just indicating that Joo hadn't thrown the ball up, so that's just one warning. If he was to do that serve again, that would be a point to Chen Chien.
Chen making good use of the table, mixing it up now. Not just attacking strong to the backhand, attacking strong to the forehand.
A little bit interesting there, and as we near only 6.5 minutes left, it could be likely that we enter the kill zone. And with that can only happen between minutes 22 and 24, so with 2 minutes to go or less, we would enter the kill zone. We play a shortened game, only up to 5 points, and at 4-all it's sudden death. So the excitement builds here in this beautiful T2 cavern.
1-6.
Umpires are straight on that net call.
1-6.
Players need to reset.
Very relaxed there was Chen, and I suppose you can be when you're 3 sets up, and at that stage well up.
6-3.
Chen just wiping the table there. A little bit wondrous if the ball bounced on something a little bit rough and the motion changed.
How many times through this match have we seen Chen Chien and attacking strong into either corner, getting in with as much purchase as possible.
We can see he's very confident playing on each wing. Usually against a defending player, you try to target the middle, make them choose if they're going to chop. Oh,
8-4.
And there it is. That's the
confirmation.
That's the first fault of the match and the first fault of this T2 League second round.
See Pearson just challenging the call, wanting to know why for his player, making it clear. There where we have it, it is cupped round the ball slightly.
8-5.
Chen taking a 4-point lead.
How beautiful was that? The sound that that ball made when it managed to contact the racket. Beautiful.
Very unlikely now that we'll enter the kill zone. But we might get another set here out of this.
That's one way to put the ball away, and you launch right through it. That's another clean winner to add to the stats.
There we have it again. Replay of the last point. Look how much power he's getting through that ball. His forearm just tightening with the muscle.
This is very good. One down spin, next up spin.
So Michael Mays and Team Mays will be delighted with the way that this Chinese Taipei athlete has started proceedings. Just relaxes the rest of the team this if you get off to such a flying start.
Oh, there's a little bit of confusion. Matthias Carlsen straight up there saying it's Joo's serve.
So with just over 2 minutes to go of our allotted 24 minutes, we're not going to finish this full game. So it's interesting, whoever is leading, when the buzzer shouts, they will take another point for their team and individually. Listen to the oohs and ahs of this knowledgeable crowd.
They're really up for this match. A little bit quieter in the beginning, in the first match, but they're packed out and loving this action. Matthias Carlsen on his feet, trying to get Joo over the line, trying to get him a point.
In the context of this big team match. The difference between 4-1 and 5-0 is massive. So, yep, get off the bench if you can and support your player.
Then 4-1.
Oh, what a serve that was. Chen just not reading the spin there. Deceptive by Joo.
Nice view of the two benches. So with 30 seconds to go, I think we're struggling to get 3 points. So I think this is going to be Joo Saehyuk's game, I think.
6-2.
Joo trying to do too much there, but he is in the lead. He should get this point for his team.
Time's up.
And as the buzzer sounds, that's time. Both players give a nice firm handshake.
Change of teammates.
And it was an extremely solid 4-1 victory for the Chinese Taipei athlete. 4, 5 and 10 and 6. Acknowledgement there from the rest of his team.
There we see forehand winners 20-14 in favour of Chen Chien. I don't think we've seen that many clean winners except from Paul Drinkle's match earlier.
That lad Paul Drinkle, is that the guy that doesn't block?
I believe so, Gavin. I believe so. I don't think he knows the meaning of it.
A couple of wonderful shots here. Look how far back. This was the rally of the match. And this happened at 10-all.
Look at the bench there. Straight up on their feet.
So it was a wonderful win for Chen Chien. 4 games to 1. We'll be up again.